Welcome back to Paranormal Resident. The Ouija Board, a game of nightmares, a way to reach through the veil into the unknown. Made famous by Hollywood with movies like The Exorcist, the fear surrounding this board game has left many in no doubt of its dangerous and potentially deadly game, resulting in unwanted paranormal activity that turns violent, or worse, possession. But what is the true origin of the Ouija board? Where did the game get its name? In today's video, we go back to a time where the rise of spiritualism took off and learn who is responsible for the Ouija phenomenon. Before we start, make sure to like and subscribe. You can follow me on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter, all linked down below. And make sure you leave a comment and let's discuss your opinions on the Ouija. The magic talking board was first introduced to the world by businessman Ouija Board on July 1st, 1890. The savvy businessman saw a need for a quick and easy way to communicate with the dead. An advert was placed by a Pittsburgh toy and novelty shop claiming that Ouija, the wonderful talking board, answered questions about the past, present, future with amazing accuracy, with a price tag of $1.50. Because of the board's huge success, a number of competitors tried their hands at creating their own Ouija-like devices. The owner sued many of these copycats right up until his death in 1927. In 1966, the Ouija board owner's estate sold the family business, which included more than just Ouija boards. It was sold to the Parker brothers, which manufactured the modern boards as we know them today. In 1991, Parker Brothers was sold to Hasbro, which now holds all the Ouija rights and patents. Many believe the name Ouija came from the French word for yes, oui, and the German word for yes, ja, but the name has a much more interesting origin. The sister-in-law of one of the producers of the board held a Ouija board session and asked the board what it would like to be called. It spelt out Ouija. When asked what this meant, the board replied menacingly, "Good luck." Ouija is the Egyptian word for good luck. So, the Ouija board was born. At first, the elite held parlor games to communicate with the world of spirit, amazing their guests with this magic board that could allegedly give accurate and detailed information about spirit, and also past, present, and future events. Seances became the norm, and were never seen as odd or weird. It was a perfectly acceptable pastime, regarded as an innocent parlor game unrelated to the occult, until American spiritualist Pearl Curran popularized it, using it as a divining tool during World War I. Many Christians warned against using the Ouija board, holding that they can lead to demonic possession. Occultists, on the other hand, are divided on the issue, with some saying it can be a tool of positive transformation. Others reiterate the warnings of many Christians and cautioned inexperienced users against it. Over the years, wild stories of horrific events occurring while playing the Ouija board were heard from generation to generation. We all heard of at least one such story as a child and vowed that we would never touch the board game from hell. The most famous of all is, of course, The Exorcist, based on the true story of a little boy, not a girl, being possessed after playing the infamous board game. The world watched the movie in horror upon its release in 1973. Still considered the most disturbing movie of all time, it was banned in many countries. This is when Ouija hysteria overtook the world. But what do you think? Is the Ouija merely an innocent board game, or the stuff of nightmares? A game with the power to possess the innocent and bring evil to the world? Share your stories of the Ouija board that you heard growing up. It would make my comment section a fascinating and terrifying place indeed. You have been watching Paranormal Resident. If you could, make sure to like and subscribe. You can follow me on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter, all linked down below. And until next time, goodbye.